Hello everybody, this is my first Bridgerton video. I love Bridgerton. I watched all 4 seasons, well, 3.5 seasons. So I'm going to get right into my ideas about this particular season and where I think it's going. First of all, I love Sophie Beck. I love the fact that Sophie Beck has changed Benedict fundamentally. Fundamentally, she has truly changed him. After he met her at the masquerade ball, when he went back to the club that he goes to, he wasn't able to do the same old things that young, immature, un-in-love Benedict did. This Benedict is more thoughtful, more pensive, and he's using his skills as a painter, a drawer, to try to focus his energies on this woman who he desires. And I don't think that he's ever going to be able to go back to being the same old free-loving, fun, willy-nilly, screwing everybody Benedict he was. Because I think that she has fundamentally changed him, and that's what we've seen happen with every Bridgerton, with every relationship that they've had. It's like that person unlocks something in them that they've been waiting to have unlocked. Okay, so I believe that Sophie left the glove at the Cavender house. That's what I believe happened, because we don't see her go back and get her things. We never see her get a steamer trunk that contained the items that she took from the Penwood Manor. So I also think that her friend, the maid that she saved, the lady who has the deformity, I believe that she is the one who brought Sophie's things to the house. She could have. What I think might be a greater possibility of happening is the Cavenders contacting the Bridgertons and saying, we understand you have our old maid, Sophie Beck, working for you. We have her things. Now, it can happen one of two ways, right? Sophie may get arrested for the shoe clips, because that's in the book. Sophie gets arrested for the shoe clips, for the pose he gave her when she was kicked out. Posey gave her those fake shoe clips that were supposed to be real diamonds, but they were actually paste, which showed me that her mama is truly a wicked, evil person. If you will give the daughter that you feel is not better or the best daughter the fake stuff, but you lavish the other daughter with all this goodness. I've never understood that. I've never understood how you can love one child more than the other. I've got 6 children, and I could never, ever think about loving one more than the other, but I digress. Okay, so yeah, I believe that she's going to get arrested, and the Cavenders are going to give the Bridgertons her things, and the Bridgertons are going to go through them and discover the glove, and that's when it's going to dawn on him that, hey, it was Sophie all along. And that's when the questions are going to arise. Why does Sophie have this glove? I also think the maids are going to talk, because the one maid was there the entire time. She knows who Sophie is. I believe she knows who Sophie's mother is. That's why in the second episode, when they show Sophie's backstory-ish, that she says, you deserve this, go and claim your birthright. She knows that her birthright is that. And please understand, back in those days, female titling, yes, it came from the mama, but your dad, okay, so I digress. One more second, just a little bit. Okay, so the reason why they have a dowry is because the woman has to come to it with something, right? Typically, that dowry is what will make that man's family something. So that's why, like, when you saw in season 2, when the Featherington girls were going to marry, the fathers were like, did you get the dowry? Did you get the dowry? And the mother, rather, she said, the one's mother said, did you get the dowry? And he was like, yes, I got the money. Because that's what makes them somebody. So they need that dowry in order to become better. By denying Sophie her dowry and her birth, therefore she denied her birthright. The maids know that. That word, birthright. Y'all remember that. The maids know that she stole Sophie's money. The maids don't have no standing, so who are they going to tell? Violet and Benedict Bridgerton, when they go ask them, why does Sophie have this glove? And they're going to tell it. I also believe that Penelope is going to overhear a conversation between Posey and Sophie. So what I think is going to happen is that when Francesca not Francesca, I'm sorry, Eloise and Hyacinth invite Posey and that other heifer. I can't remember her name, mostly because I don't like her. But the sisters, the Lee sisters over, that's when she's going to see Sophie. Posey's going to see Sophie. Posey's going to sneak off and go talk to Sophie. But in the background, there's going to be a one Miss Penelope Bridgerton who is going to see it all. And she's going to start asking questions. I believe that Posey's going to say something about Sophie being her sister. And that's going to cause some confusion for Penelope, because Sophie's probably going to say something back like, don't ever tell anybody that. You can never tell anybody who I am, because I love it here. I think that that's what's going to happen. And Penelope's going to be like, why would she call her sister? Who would consider their servant their sister? So she's going to go to Colin. Colin's going to go to his mom. His mom already is feeling like something is off and Sophie is hiding something, or somebody is hiding something from Sophie, or Sophie is the thing that's hidden. I think that Violet got so many questions, and that is she didn't get her some nookie. She can ask them, because her brain's not going to be all blocked up. Okay, now that's my thoughts on how that's going to go. I believe that Penelope's going to break it. I believe that Penelope's going to find some information. Sophie may go to jail. Sophie may not go to jail. I'm not sure, because Shonda Rhimes has switched these books up so much. Like, Queen Charlotte's not in any of the books. So, like, that's a whole different added layer of the books. So who's to say that Shonda is even going to follow the put Sophie in jail line? I hope she doesn't, because I really don't want Sophie to go to jail, because Sophie don't deserve to go to jail. Only person who deserves to go to jail is the Wicked Witch of Bridgerton. And that shall be her name henceforth, now and forevermore. The Wicked Witch of Bridgerton. That's her name. Okay, one other thing that caught my eye in the part 2 teaser trailer is Violet Bridgerton in all black. Now, I want you to ask yourselves, when was the last time you saw Violet Bridgerton in all black? You don't. You don't see Violet in all black. Ever. She wears some kind of either a purpley or a light bluey or a silver shimmery, but she never wears the darkest color. Because I rewatched everything yesterday. The darkest color I saw Violet Bridgerton in, it was navy blue, and I believe that was at Daphne's. I'm not sure if it was Daphne or Francesca, but she was standing with Daphne or Francesca, and then she had on a navy blue dress. That was the darkest, not black. Not even when she went to the church to light a candle for her husband, she had on a lighter color. But she has on black in this particular clip. Somebody is going to die. Now, in the books, John dies. But in the books, Francesca, I believe, was married to Michael. So, but they changed Michael to Michaela. I don't know. Listen, she is doing some stuff. But so we may not even see Sophie go to jail. Perhaps because Penelope really hasn't had a humongous role. And the queen is she is a ferocious indulger in gossip. This right here will give Penelope the gossip that she needs to maintain her friendship with the queen. And the queen gets her time to come and lay the hammer down on Lady Penwood. So that's what I think is going to happen. I don't think she's going to go to prison. I just feel like the way that Shonda Rhimes has switched up these books, that I believe that, I hope she does it. I might be wrong, though, because I've been wrong before, but who cares? This is just a theory. Y'all have a wonderful day.